Hello, board members. How are we doing this lovely, lovely, immersive, aka no face cam horror stream Saturday morning? Well, I hope. Gotta get ourselves some Battle Brothers in here, where we are on our third attempt. We've started over fresh. We're on our third attempt. It's not growing great. We started out strong. We started out strong with a pretty hearty squad. No downsides really to the squad. No downsides to the squad. The only thing we had was like one person that was like good luck or something, and they're already dead. It just goes to show that luck is not the primary effect here. The universe is just designed to hate you, and that's okay. It's designed to hate you. But welcome everybody. Samus, of course, welcome. How you doing? Hopefully well. Oh, it's doing the thing. Hold on one second. Yeah, so we've already lost a couple of people. We're running on minimum men right this second. Oh, it has already crashed. Fantastic, look at that. It's gonna be a great start, team. It's going to be a great start. Let's hope that we're getting all the tech issues out of the way right now. And that way, going forward, the rest of the day is going to be great. It's going to be awesome and fun and awesome. And we won't have any kind of problems at all. Right, everyone? Right? Right, everybody? For those who don't know, I am in fact going in and doing the thing I've mentioned before, where you go in and you turn off all of your additional CPU cores, and you only run this off of one, because apparently that's the most stable way to make this thing. Dumpster fire? It's a bit of a dumpster fire. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, so we've lost, I think, 2 of our 3 initial starting people. We've hired some additional people to try to bring it back up, but we don't have exactly, like, a lot of money at this point. You know, we have Oscar Wilde Miss. I started about an Elks character. Still has a concussion, has lost an eye already. They were one of the people who survived our initial start. We've lost two of our other original starting people. And everyone else that you can see here is a higher on. We'll see what happens. Who needs 2 eyes? I mean, I've gotten this far in life with only 1 functioning eye, so I mean, I've done combat sports and full contact sports and collegiate wrestling. So I mean, who does need 2 eyes? I can shoot a gun, okay? I'm fine. I'm not a problem. I'm not a problem. You're all the problem. So we were gonna go try to do this barbarian camp. It's probably not gonna go well. I don't know. Drive off the barbarians. Okay, I accept this contract. Max 2. That's true. Technically, Max also 1 eye for the vast majority of their life. That's true. He did some impressive things. He did with 1 eye. Got himself some medals. Fought in a war. Great dad and husband. Impressive man. I had my new best trade yesterday, by the way. Oh, the stonks, Ika. Tell us the legend of your stonks. Okay. So we gotta go fight some barbarians on their own turf with, like, badly injured people. It's gonna go great, team. Thumbs up. Smiles and thumbs. Thumbs up, everyone. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. T12 praised are cool. How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good day. You're about to go die in the tundra. Barbarian village lies just a little ways away in a nomadic scene. Tents surrounded by ad hoc smithy sites and tarped wagons for garrisons or granaries. You get the feeling that they are not long for any particular part of the world. Sin's 9 lives. Earthside laughs. Look at that one. He's sitting. What a effort. Indeed, one of the savages is squatting while talking to his fellow villagers. Is almost a metaphor in and of itself for catching the entire encampment with their pants down. Closed my gold position from a few days ago. Rode the price from 4888.1 to 5109.9. Wow, okay, that seems like some pretty high gains. Some barbarian thralls is the only thing here. I mean, if they weren't barbarians, it sounds like this is a perfectly legal little town. I don't think they've done anything that wrong. The problem is, you know, the barbarians, they attack the people. We don't like this. Also, there's only 5 of them, which isn't actually too bad. Well, nice try, Ika. So we just going in. We're just going in and give him the stabbing. Sins, I hope you're in a good spirit here, bud. See if we can get rid of this, like, axe throwing guy first. I think this antler guy technically counts as like a two-handed weapon guy. Hey, we already got one. Kane with a big head hit with the flail. Put me back into overall profit. Decided to withdraw half the profit I make off my initial amount. So I also withdrew some money I'll use for my regular long-term investments. Okay. I mean, that's the way you do it, right? You make you get a couple of good trades. Then you take that money and put it into a different thing. Wait, what's the problem? Wait, why can't I... Huh? Wait, I'm confused. Why can't I attack anything? What? I can't attack. For some reason? I don't... It's not letting me attack with my pitchfork. I don't actually know what's going on here. That's good to know. If you're confident, it gives you some serious bonuses. The only thing I can think of is because of the -2 from nighttime and the -2 from his concussion, and then the negatives from his eyesight, he actually doesn't have enough vision to see this far. Is that what's going on? He's actually so blind right now he can't attack 2 squares away? That's sort of insane. Okay. Yep, and he's dead. Alright. So yeah, I don't think this is a viable run already. Sadly. Yeah, he can't see far enough to actually attack. Cool. Yeah, I think we're already too weak, team. I don't know what we're supposed to do with that. Huh. Someday I'll try to figure this module out. But as of right now, I still have no idea what it wants from me. Well, at least that's a good shot, Ika. Starting out strong. Nothing. Technically, gonna stab off here, I guess. anything we can do with Oscar Wilde if they can't see, I guess. Wow, okay. Fair, I suppose. Don't miss, no, not a one. Okay. Alright, well, that's something. I don't know what to do with Oscar Wilde in this case. 9 lives already? Cool, cool, cool. Effect. Are we gonna bleed to death? Got one down. No effect. Nothing you can do, Oscar. Dead. Not looking great for our heroes. Nope, it sure isn't. Pretty sure I'm gonna have to start another run. But hey, that's just Battle Brothers, everybody. That's just Battle Brothers. Everyone's favorite module, Battle Brothers. Nice try, Oscar Wilde. I know you can't see. And dead. There we go. Nothing. How you doing, Sins? Hopefully you're having a good day. Better than us. Everyone dying and all that jazz. Tired? Dead? 2 dead. Wow, the twofer. Hey, look at that. I'm good. This looks like a trip to Valhalla. Yep. What's the mean with calling modules? Oh, so the programming department here at Ravenhillbrook Inc. doesn't like me using the GAME word. So I have to call everything learning modules, or modules for short. They don't like when I use the GAME word. They'll let me do it if it's a copyrighted thing, like a Nintendo GameCube. If it's copyrighted, they'll be fine with it. But if it's just like I'm referring to one of these, they prefer me to use the term learning module. Because technically we're learning things. We're not just playing children's toys. We're learning things. Weird. Yeah, I don't really get it either, but I signed the contract when I came on as an unpaid intern and now a very low-paid contractor, so I try to humor them as best I can. Learning how to die as a mercenary? Well, technically we're learning how to not die in hand-to-hand combat using a shield wall and various implements of the time. Including, but not limited to, support from ranged options, but yeah, basically we're learning how to die as a mercenary right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I can wait till, like, morning and do the fight, so that technically we have vision. But how you doing? How you doing, Sins? What are you even up to? How's your Battle Brothers going? I assume better than mine. It would be almost impossible for it to be going worse than mine. Good hit, Ika. Good hit. Let's try Torbjorn. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, 1 hit. Alright, we were able to get a kill there. That's good. You actually have vision enough to attack now, hopefully? Just, I mean, just, they're just instantly dead. Alright, well, we're done, I think. Alright, that's another campaign in the Toity, everybody. Another campaign in the Toity. That's another one. Toast! Burnt toast, everybody. Burnt toast. I have no money, everyone's gonna die, and we can't do even a basic one skull mission. Toast, everybody. Toast. Alright, what do I call this one? RHB... like, funerary services? Services? How do you spell funerary? How do you spell funerary? Does anybody know? I assume it's not funinary. Is it funinary? Ika, you're a wordsmith. Weird Sins, you probably finished school. Unlike myself, who can't spell. Can any of you spell funerary? I think funerary services makes a perfect amount of sense for the nonsense that's going on right now in front of us. Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Ika, you got it? Okay, so it's not two N's. It's just one N. RHB Inc. putting fun into funeral? Yeah, basically at this point. Funerary. So F-U-N-E-R-A. Oops. I forgot I can't do it that way. A-R-Y. Okay, I was only completely off. Services. S-E-R-V-I-E-C-E-S for services. Oh man, that really sucks. I don't know what I need to do here. I wish I understood. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It feels like I'm just hiring people to feed them into a meat grinder. I don't know. I feel like it almost there needs to be a way to like have your men like work out or something. Service, S-E-R-V-I-C-E. Okay, so it's just B. So services, S-E-R-V-I-C-E-S. Okay, like that. Okay. All right, RHB funerary services. Okay, we got to go with the bird. Bird is the word. Okay. I wish we could get one that looks cleaner than this. So this one looks kind of dirty, which I don't care for. Next. Non-easy mode, of course. Let's see what this one gives us. I mean, I like that last one's so high into the north. It was really interesting. Rises, so does a new chapter in your life. New men, huzzah. Okay. Where are we? Oh, we're literally in the high north again. Wow, there's like no ocean on this one whatsoever. There's no coastal towns. Oh no, I take that back. I'm sorry, there's one coastal town in the far south. There is trading in the Legends mod. Ah, okay. Yeah, so I mean, but I wish it was in the base module, so that like, I don't know, I could train my guys for like a couple days and make them not basic. I mean, because this is essentially just going and grabbing any random people off the street and giving them a sword and hoping they don't die. Like, that's not how you make mercenaries or train people to run a mercenary company. Alright. We get anything good for our people? Let's see. Sigmund. Tough. Dexterous. Okay. I mean, that load leans well into them not dying instantly, kind of. Fat. They have 10 extra hit points, but negative 10 max fatigue. That's not great. But they are the two-handed weapon guys, so that does mean that they're not making as many attacks, so they're not going to use as much fatigue, which is good. And then we have Erling, who's loyal in the end and much less likely to leave you even if you run out of crowns and provisions. Good. Okay, they're cocky, so they have a +5 to resolve, the -5 to melee defense, and -5 to range defense. Okay. I mean, as an archer, that's not too bad. And yeah, okay. So a fairly good squad here. Alright, let's get a save, and then we'll, fourth for sure. Fourth for sure. Fourth for sure. Really feel like there's something I don't understand about this module. I do wish I did understand it. Ambush trade routes. It's a fairly big town. It does have a training hall, but... So, if I remember correctly, the way this works out... Experience gained for the next battle. Experience gained for the next 3 battles. Experience gained for the duration of 5 battles, right. So we're not paying to get them increased capabilities. We're paying them just to get extra experience when they survive a fight, which is, I guess, something. I guess that is something. Tavern, temple, weaponsmith. Okay, so it's an okay little town. Let's see, who do we have to hire? Oh, we start out with a hunter. That would take more than half of our money, but we could get one. We have, wow, we have a killer on the run, Harbert. Harbert? Harbert looks ready to join any outfit or disappear into the ranks. They say he killed his newborn daughter, having always wanted a son instead. Herbert's eyes skirt from yours. When you ask how he is with a weapon, he mumbles about only having to hit the man once. Only having to hit the man once. So he... Wait, so they say he killed his newborn daughter, but he's mumbling about killing the man? What? Interesting. Grimwald, what are you? Oh, messengers. We've had good luck with messengers in the past. Frisco is a apprentice, so I think they get, like, bonus XP, right? So that's not terrible. Eagle is a brawler. We've had bad luck with brawlers in the past. Anarchy is also an apprentice. Okay. It's an interesting combination of things. Alric or Orcbane? Wow, you have a very World of Warcraft name, friend. The Moonlark is only raised in times of need, being the bottom rung of soldiering. He quickly realized that it meant his life was expendable. You're still expendable, bud. When his militia was disbanded, he returned home to find his town had been burned to the ground. 1 foot already in the door. Only made sense to join one of the numerous mercenary bands roaming the lands. So this guy would be less... Oh, no, nope, he's still actually more than half of our starting money. Gebhard. Alright. So I guess we'll just hire these... Let's see. Get the... Do we take the murderer or the pugilist here? We've had bad luck with pugilists in the past. They usually come in with some pretty negative traits on them. Various drinking ones or injuries that they sustained during their fighting upbringing. So do we take the brawler, or do we go with the murderer, who wants to be, is for some reason very expensive? I guess because they start with equipment? What are we thinking? What are we thinking? I think one of those things I would like for this to have, besides like just the training thing, I guess it would be the training thing, is like, you can assign... There's still the tryout option to see the traits. Yeah, but then I'm just throwing money away that I don't actually have. That's 67 bucks. I don't have that much additional money right now. We'll just hire them, and whichever one we don't like, we'll just go back and not hire them. I'm fine with same scumming right now, because this module basically requires it of me. It's not like I can get through this without ever save scumming ever. I'm definitely going to have to save scum. It sucks, but that's what we're going to have to do. The balancing is designed in such that it's meant to be, you know, everyone dies all the time, unless, you know, you get good RNG. Sometimes you have to manipulate the RNG. Alright, I'm not getting a word. We'll just hire both and see who we like. Maybe we hire both and just see who doesn't die. Let's see. So we got Haneke, one of the apprentices. They're irrational, which is not great. Greedy, not great. And then as an apprentice, they gain the 10% extra experience, so Haneke wasn't great. Ooh, Frisco is loyal and an apprentice, and that's it. That's not bad. 1 star in melee, and 1 star in range defense, and a star in initiative. That's fine. Haneke is 3 stars in health, 2 stars in initiative, and a star in range defense, so also not great. Grimwald, oh, you're the messenger guy. Oh yeah, this is exactly what we want. No negatives. No negatives. He's got the background messenger, so that doesn't really do anything, but he's got 1 star in melee skill, 1 star in melee defense, and 2 stars in initiative. Absolutely a keeper. Absolutely a keeper. Let's see. Then we have Hartbert the Murderer. Tough, so plus 10 hit points. And Killer on the Run, he has a higher chance to hit head. Okay. What do we got? Stats are not great, though. 1 star in ranged, 1 star in resolve, which is very low to 26, and 1 star in fatigue. I mean, they have a 56 melee right now, so maybe we start them as a melee guy and then we turn them into a bow person. Increased headshots with bows is always good, right? It seems like a good mix. Wow, we actually got a good brawler. Okay, they're just tough. And plus 100% damage when unarmed as a brawler. What? I assume that that's not as good as it sounds, right? I assume punches only do like a minimum of like 2 damage or something, or a maximum of 2 damage. Stars also not the best. 3 stars in hit points, 1 star in fatigue, and 1 star in ranged defense. That's not great. Okay. So we've got a couple of good guys here. Technically, the murderer guy isn't terrible. He'll probably become a ranged person at some point. We could have used some better stars. I really don't care for Haneke. He's definitely going to be up front, and he's going to be minimally armed. We'll see what happens. Alright, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons and 3 hats. 3 weapons and 4 hats, right? 2, 3. Yep. Spear. Is this... No, this doesn't have reach, which sucks. I guess I could pick up a... Wow, that's a very expensive bow, actually. Okay. It's not looking great, team. Okay, we might have... Take that. And then... I need 4 weapons. Go like that, I guess. I don't have enough money for shields. That's fine. That's fine. Actually... yeah. And then you have increased head hit chance, but you've technically got your own weapon. Oh wait, you're a brawler, so maybe I just have you not have a thing. You just have a shield. Here, just have a shield. And then... Frisco was pretty solid, right? Well, Grimwald's got our, like, best starting stats, so... Alright. We're just gonna have a guy out there punching people, I guess. We're just gonna be out there punching people. I'm sure this will go perfectly fine. Oh man, how much? So do we know how much damage brawling does? I assume it's like... Oh, here we go. It's actually a thing. Okay. 10 to 20 damage to hit points. Inflicts 5 to 10, ignores armor. Negative 10% chance to hit. Real? I guess just because it's an unarmed attack. 25. Grants an additional +5 defense against all attacks for each adjacent ally using the shield wall. Oh, okay. I didn't realize it was cumulative. That's actually good to know. Unless you're an orc, negligible, yeah. He's One Punch Man. Well, he's gonna throw one punch and then die. Yeah. I mean, we're totally cooked with this, but we'll give it a run and see what happens. Maybe we can get a mission that gives us a little bit of money up front, and I can get this other shield, and we'll keep someone alive or something. I mean, if it's, I guess we can just give him a dagger. Here, have a dagger, friend. Here, have a dagger. Have a dagger. What do we got for missions? The name of Restless located in Charted. Our maps are incapable. Oh, okay. What's it pay? 70 in advance, another 200. Okay, that's actually fine, because all we have to do is go there and then come back. Okay, that's actually not terrible. That's a good start. We've got go with a caravan. These always suck, because we always, like, die. Look at the stain she came from, and I have every... Bring it to the ground, that's where you come in. The barbarian village is southwest of here. Stomp it out and we'll be paid very well. How many crowns? We're gonna need more than that. Okay, I accept your offer. Drive off barbarians at the camp. Okay. So I guess if we were gonna do these missions, I'll go do the find the location first, because we don't need money or it's no combat for that. Then we'll try the barbarian one, and if that works, I guess we can take the caravan to another town. How's that sound, everybody? 70 crowns in advance, and 280 crowns on completion. I accept this quest. Can I buy that shield? No, I can barely buy that shield. Let's go starve in the woods! Let's go starve in the woods! Awesome. Let's go starve in the woods, everybody! Let's go starve in the woods! We'll have our shieldless guys in the middle. I guess we'd want our shielded guys in the middle, right? Yeah, something like that, probably. Yeah, something like that's probably fine. Oh, other than I don't want the two spear guys next to each other. But there's plenty of foods in the woods. Yeah, but that doesn't mean we know how to gather any of it. That's another thing that we could 100% do as a squad of trained mercenaries with weapons, is hunt for food when we go through the woods. But that's not an option, is it? There's not even a retinue person that lets you, like, gather food as you move. Even though there's a hunter and... Or, not a hunter, but there's a, what? A scout and a... lookout are both things that are retinue. Neither one of them let you, like, passively gain food when you're going through, like, forest regions or something. Like, a hunter that lets you just get food as you go through a forest region. Right? I think that would be awesome. In fact, what you could probably do is have it called, like, a hunter, and then you could actually upgrade it to be able to hunt in different terrains. So it starts with woods, and then you could pay for an upgrade so it could also hunt in tundra. And then you could pay for another upgrade for desert, or whatever, or swamp, or whatever. Something along those lines, you know what I mean? I think that would be awesome. Alright, to the east and around the region of Roofmar. Wow, that's a very far trek. Okay. I'd be finished ready as a trip to find the spinner. A man saddles up next to you. He hands you a note and departs without saying a word. The scroll reads, "Leave the specular restless where it be. If you find it, talk to us. Our crowns for your silence. The rulers of Bolstead need not know nothing." I'll think about it. Stonks. I mean, we're gonna lose all of our honor, but yeah. Stonks. I don't really understand some of the, like, weird side stuff going on. Like, why does anybody care if the people in this town know where a building is located? You know? Engines or roof bar. Okay, so I guess it's just probably out here in the woods then? I don't know what the, like, vision range on it. Okay, maybe it's over on this side? Maybe it's up over here. Let's discover the unknown and plunder it. In the wizard's tomb, goblin camp. Let's go wander around in the woods. Oh, here we go. Further sprinter, you will see them shining swords of yours. I don't have 40 bucks, man. I literally don't have that much money to pay you. It's their magic, the Yugening hideout. It's definitely not on the road. I know it's not on the road. That would be silly. No, I went over here. It wasn't over here, so I'm assuming it's on the other side of Ogna. I assume. It's kind of hard to say. I love that they thought I had 40 bucks to give some random guy for him to tell me where it's at. You idiots, I'm completely broke. You buffoons, you silly gooses of the highest order. A surface iron vein. Oh, I bet Wheatblick has a... Hey, look, I'm out of money, everyone, look. People are going to start deserting. Okay, so here's what I think I'm going to have to do then. We'll just go back. I'll just not hire as many people. Can I go to town, please? Thank you. Okay, so who was it? Herbert was good. Grimwald was good, and I think Frisso was good. That's how that worked out. It'll save me a little bit of money. Yeah, they're good. They're good. Okay, that's fine. It'll save me a little bit of money, and hopefully we have enough people to actually win a fight, because eventually we're going to have to get into a fight. So... I need, what, 2 hats? No, I just need a hat. And 2 weapons. Okay, good. The shields and stuff are the same. God, I wish that wasn't so expensive. That would be an awesome get right now. That's really expensive. Should I keep it? Actually, you know what? It's only 39%. That might be the cheapest it's ever going to be. I'm going to take it. I'll take one of these. Shield, and a shield, and I need 1 hat. Actually, this is technically armor. So I'll take that. 50 for a padded surcoat. Yeah, I'll keep the rest of the money because we technically have to pay these people, right? Get this. Actually, here, what we'll do is this. And you can have that. Then you get this. Shield and a hat. There we go. Pull them out of the front line. Like this. That's probably fine, right? That's probably fine. No idea what's going to happen to Malte. I think I like this a little bit better. We have a little bit more money, so people aren't going to start immediately deserting us. Everyone's got weapons and a shield. Okay, let's try this a little bit smaller group for now. Actually, I might pick up this armor too. It's not too expensive, and it's going to be better than like a few things here. 65 and 35. That's fine. Frisso, you can have this garbagey armor. Oh yeah, is anything? Wow. Nope. Everything is quite expensive. Heat. Usually used as fuel, traders will pay good coin for this. It's a trade item already, eh? 50% higher on that. Wow! 225% higher on ammunition. That sucks. Okay, that sucks hard. Okay, what does this pay? I'll need more money. Excellent. I accept this offer. And this is going to be the one we do, so take that now. A little bit of money up front to hopefully pay our bills on the way there. Also, the other good thing is our sustainability is going to be a little bit higher because we're not paying so much money a day. And I guess technically we're probably using less food a day, right? 4 more days at most. Keep in mind that individual provisions will eventually turn bad. We'll do this. I can't imagine. So I guess if you were to get your starting people and only have your starting 3, right? Then the only missions you could do would be package delivery and then finding things for the map, right? Other than that, you probably wouldn't be able to do any combat. You probably wouldn't be able to do the caravan missions. Plunder at me, Wisp's Tomb, Goblin Camp, or aught else we may find. Well, we're going with a smaller group, so we'll just try to become friends with the town. That seems like a safer bet. They give us missions, and we never make any money trying to, like, plunder tombs out in the wilderness anyway, right? Beasts into third parties work. Okay, so if you can get some of the, like, avoid combat is path to nowhere. I mean, right. I'm just saying if you were to... Let's see, now I actually have 40 bucks for this guy. Not that it's going to help me much, but... My eyes are itchy, so itchy today. Fine. Well, walks off, no doubt a very easy payday for him. You see, it's there, of course, on the hills far to the west of where we are now. Oh, so it is actually way over here? Well, maybe he means up here. Because, I mean, it's not going to be in the town. That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, no, I mean, if you were doing your starting 3, right, you couldn't really do combat. You always get lost on these ones. It says it's east here, near Roofmore. I assumed it wasn't too close to the road. And it wasn't right here, so I'm assuming it was over here, but apparently I was wrong. It is over here to the west. So says the guy I paid 40 bucks to tell me that. Oh look, some barbarians appeared out of the woods and attacked me. I'm probably dead now. Oh, they have some doggos. That's fun. 3 doggos of a doggo variety. Alright, we're probably dead. Good knowing you all. Wow, that's a good hit, actually. Headshot off the rip with Harbert. So very dead. Yeah, we're very dead. 15. 27. Oh, wow, we actually landed the dog hit. Any barbarians? Nope, nope. These aren't the type who just want to, like, sing and dance and make merry. No, no, no. This is the type who want to, like, murder you and then probably eat part of you as a ritual to their various gods. I have to just speculate because, I mean, I don't know what the barbarians in this universe get up to, but that's my guess. Nice try, Grimwald. You might be able to kill a man, but you can't kill a dog. I understand. Hey, we got one, team. We got one. Let's just wait. Doggo. Over here. Oh, I can, but it won't let me. That sucks. Dog bite. Wow, the dual miss on that is kind of impressive, actually. They're pretty good at throat singing. Well, I mean, yeah, they get some yodeling going on. I believe that. Except they're having a hard time. Nice kill. Dang, Hartvert. All right. Bro's tasted the blood of the people, and he's down. 39, 52. Nice try. Well, one hit on the doggo. 47. Wow, we decapitated the dog. Alright, well. That's something, I guess. Well, Harbert's still barely alive up there somehow. They have drummers, they do support... What? Support magic for them, so they do actually have barbarians. I guess that's true. It's a lot of singing. Get doggo down. Ow. Basically dead. Nice try. Come on, big hit here, Malte. Nice hit, Malte. Nice hit. Wow, the dual 60s is a rough miss. The dual 60s is a rough miss. Okay. You got another one in you, Malte? Nice work, Malte. Good work, bud. Good work. Ah, nice try, Erling. Wow. Are we gonna get away with this and not have anybody die? We might actually pull this off and not no one died. Oh, big hit, Erling. Let's go. Good work, bud. He's exhausted. Nice try. Oh my god, we actually didn't lose anybody there. That's insanity. That's impossible. I don't know how we managed that, everybody. It is amazing. That's a direct blessing from their gods. Those barbarians that upset their god of choice. And he wanted me to bring down righteous vengeance upon them. Oh my god. That is insanity. That has never happened, team. That is a small miracle of the highest order. And we got 2 treasures off of that group. Oh my god. That's insanity. That is... no way. Absolutely not. I don't know how we did that. The RNGesus. RNGesus. RNGesus is with us. That doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like that. It just doesn't. That's insanity. I'm so happy I paid the money for this giant, for the Scars Sacks thing. It hit and it did damage. Thank you, Scars and Sacks. I appreciate you, bud. I cannot believe that happened. I mean, we got some free shields, so when we hire somebody, we will have shields for them, which is nice. I mean, they're just old wooden shields, but they're still shields. Oh, we technically got throwing implements. Do we have anybody who has a halfway decent range skill? Sigismund has a halfway decent range skill. But they... okay. Oof. Oof. Melee defense initiative. Okay, he has a cut leg muscle. Wow, Harper was up there. Hartmer was up there, like, putting in his absolute darndest to not die to those, like, 2 or 3 barbarians he was single-handedly taking on. The fact he did that with a cut leg muscle is nothing short of a miracle. Wow, wow. Okay, I guess since this crew has survived a combat now, do we want to name them? Does anybody want to get in on this group right now? This is early on. Did we win? We did, Ika. We won and no one died. We won and no one died. It's a miracle. It's basically an RNGesus miracle. But does anybody want in on the level on the naming right now? This is the run. I have no idea. Yeah, Zamis, you want in on one of this? Who do you want to be your character, Zamis? This is nothing short of a miracle, though. Nothing short of a full miracle. This is the run. I don't know about that. Oh, Ika, I don't know about that. Ika, do you want to be the bowman? T12, do you want to be the bowman? I don't know if Sins is still here. Sins, do you want back in on this? I'll give you Sins if you want, since you're, famous. I'll give you Malte. Malte is our heavy hitter guy. We can change him up for you. We can give him a different weapon and stuff to get a level. Them and Harbert both have levels right now. But this has been nothing but a miracle, everyone. I'm shocked it went down this way. Pick one? Okay. I'll wait for a Netman. That's fair. We could probably... What we'll do, Zamis, we'll give you a Sigmund. They're a very strong character, and they were one of our initial companions. So, that's probably fine. Oh yeah, I forgot this guy was an apprentice. Yeah, but Sigmund, Zamis the relative. Zamis the relative. I have no idea how to spell relative. We'll just make it that for now. Okay, Zamis the relative. Are their shields actually better than ours? They're not, right? 15. Okay, they're the same as ours, but they have lower durability because they're old. Okay. Excellent. So, okay, we got a Zamis in here then. T12, do you want to get in on this right now before we start leveling people up? Because if you call the names now, you'll get to control the levels up. So if you want to turn someone into something specific, now's the time. Relative? Okay, hold on. So it's rel, not relative. Okay. Relative. Okay, I wasn't actually that far off on that one. I had all of the, what do you call those? What about, not an adjective. The A, E, I, O, and U's. I can't remember what those are called now. Brain is gone. Sure. Okay, T12, who do you want? We got Herbert the murderer. We've got Grimwald the messenger. We've got Malte the companion. We got Frisso the apprentice who is loyal. And we've got Erling, the companion, who is a archer type. I also find it interesting that if you go with the standard company, they give you a crossbow guy instead of a bow guy. That's happened twice now, so I don't think that's RNG. I think that's just part of the loadout for this particular origin story. And we already have throwing axes, so you can technically... You want Malte? Okay, what are we doing with Malte? T12 of the letters. You got something else you want in here? They're pretty good. I still like the throat singing. I think I remember years ago, I mean like 15 years ago, I saw an anime once where they actually had like a bard, like singing, and the magic buffed everyone else in the party. Just the usual? Okay, so T12 of the letters. T12. Letters of numbers or whatever. Letters of numbers. Oh, wait. Letters of number. Letters of number. Okay. Okay, what do you want for your stats? Wow, you rolled really well. I mean, I guess you have the stars to help even that out. You just want the classics, hit points, melee attack, and melee defense, or you want something wacky? Do you want us to build like a particularly dodgy guy, or you want some kind of weird resolve monster? They're your character, T12. Attack, defense, and fatigue. Interesting. Okay, so attack, defense, and fatigue. Okay. Maximum fatigue. Okay, fatigue it is. I mean, they have 72 hit points at level, like, 2, so it's not like they're hurting for hit points. That's a really solid, because they have the fat thing for the extra hit points minus the fatigue, right? Okay. So we got that. All right. Fatigue, and then what perk do you want? And Colossus, although... Okay. So Colossus for the hit points. Although what? Just Pathfinder? Okay, so you want Pathfinder instead? I mean, that will help reduce fatigue costs for movement and action points, right? So... And fatigue cost is reduced to half, so they will be able to move around a little bit better. Alright, so you want Pathfinder then instead of Colossus? Also, I have no idea why the music died, everyone. That happened to me too. I don't know what's going on with that. That has been a problem, though. The music does like to just die and stop doing stuff. Hopefully I keep being fat? Oh, is this one of those things where... you could have, like, the weird world event and suddenly you're no longer fat? Is it one of those? Okay, I'm going to level them up. I'm not planning on pivoting them right now. Oh, actually, you know what? They do have... Actually, maybe we do start pivoting them now, since eventually we do want to convert them into a ranged person. It is. Oh, that's good to know. I like that. That star is a bait? Okay. Well, weird sins. Now that you're, I guess, back, do you want to be somebody? We have, what, 4 people you could be? Technically, Harbert's got a level floating. Low skill and star isn't meaningful. Well, unfortunately, I mean, the other one is Zamus the Relative. There's no reason, I guess, we can't have them pivot into being a ranged person. Sure, I can be the killer on the run. Okay, that's Hartbert. That's the one that you said is a bait, so... if you want to be them, that's fine. Let's see. For my next trade, both gold and BTC, you have the starting hybrid. What does that mean? The starting hybrid? I mean, this has probably been our best starting run ever. On the Expo guy. Oh. I guess? Hybrid. I mean, he's kind of all locked in on ranged combat. You don't need another. Oh, okay. So this is our best bet for a ranged guy. We don't really need to pivot into having 2. That's what you're saying? Also, yeah, I don't know what happened to the music. The music just, like, died. They don't need to force range on an unskilled guy. Oh, okay, gotcha. Alright, I guess we'll just wait until we have someone that has a range of over 50, and then we can make them into a second one. Stars are not nearly as meaningful as you think. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so what do you want this guy's name to be then? You want to stay with the classic sins, whatever your title is? See, I thought it would be important to have the stars on their, like, important stats. That way, you know, we're making sure we're getting them leveled up when they do level up. Sins the Killer? Oh, okay. Sins the Killer. Alright, fair enough. Okay, what do you want? So if we're not pivoting them into ranged, what do you want to do with them? What do you want this particular Sins to do? We got a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, only a +2 in melee defense, sadly, but attack, defense, resolve, and 9 lives. Okay, attack, defense, and resolve. Attack, defense, and resolve. Their resolve is very low at a 26. And then 9 lives. Bam. +2 is a great roll in melee defense. Okay. It seems, I'm just saying it could obviously have been better, but it's not bad. I mean, it's 2 out of 3, right? That's not bad. That's not bad. I agree. I'm trying not to be greedy here. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Everyone's leveled up now. Ika, do you want a character? You said you want to wait till net 1, right? Not the most resolute killer. Well, they're still skittish. They killed either a baby girl or a man. We don't really know. And then they then they joined up with us on the run. So they're probably a little unsure of the situation right now. A star is a +5 by level 11. Assuming you take every roll. High base stats help you now when the module is actually hard. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay, fair. We'll wait and see if we can find someone who has a higher natural, like, range attack. Like, technically, Zamus has a 46, which is a little bit higher, but if we can get someone who's over 50 on a range skill, maybe we can convert them over or something. But we do have one throwing weapon. So technically we could start messing around with whatever that shenanigan looks like. I guess I can just replace this one. We'll do post-level. Post-leveling. Just in case someone wants to change their mind later. Okay. Oh, this is actually considered a cleaver for the purposes of this. Oh. I didn't realize that. I thought it counted as like a makeshift sword. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think we're okay. I guess technically... Oh, this is actually the better dagger. It's not just a knife, it's actually a dagger. It's not just a boulder, it's also a rock. And the pioneers used to ride those babies for miles. Alright, so... I guess it's over here someplace, the thing we're looking for, right? Let's just keep wandering around aimlessly into the woods. Ah, okay, we found it, actually. Okay. Failure of the Restless comes into view, and it's immediately reborn upon your map to the best of your illustrative capabilities. Since the killer asked if that's all there is to do, you nod. A rough go and an easy one. A rough go or an easy run. Rollo, the guildmaster, will be waiting to pay you all the same. Time to head back. I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy. It wasn't easy. This location is on a hill. A haunted house on top of a haunted hill. Long forgotten crypt haunted by ghosts of the past. The dead won't find sleep here. I mean, we don't need to go fight no zombies. Or geists. Or whatever else could crawl out of that thing. We want to go get our 270 quatlus. Our space monies. I don't even know how this module would go if you turned it into anything other than like a 1400s melee simulator. I guess maybe that's what their other module's about. This is like if you wanted to add guns. Probably something way worse than zombies, probably. Either way, we don't need that. We don't need none of that noise. We don't need none of that noise right now. All right. Tools are low. Is this town still really oh, the town still sucks for tools. Okay. Furs. Huh. Okay. 11 days on mead. I really don't want to drag 6 randos through the woods on nothing but mead for 11 days, but okay. Is there some calories in it? Probably. But the downside is going to be pretty rough, team. The downside is going to be pretty rough. Okay. Do we want to hire any more people while we're here? We know that there's what? Oh, he's new. Oh, they actually added some new people. Oh, we found a net guy. We found a rat catcher, Ika. Should we hire Jero the rat catcher? Hopefully they don't suck. Sell? Oh, we can sell stuff. Do we want to... Oh, wait, sell stuff? Hold on, okay. Do I just sell all of it right now, no matter, like, market value, or what? But if they suck, then reload and no. Okay, gotcha. So, 45. Okay, we're getting about a fifth the value. So that's actually not terrible. So I just sell probably all their makeshift weapons. We'll keep the shields because the shields are fine. We don't really need this makeshift stuff, right? We can sell that and buy some actual armor, maybe? Or we, you know, we took in for a ride and pay 50% above like worth on these tools. We become the tools, as it were. Do I just sell this stuff? I feel like I just sell this stuff. Because a fifth the value is actually okay. I think a quarter is the most we've ever seen, so. No one's responding. I'm gonna sell this stuff. We'll sell the trinkets. We'll keep this stuff. I guess I'll keep the clothes for now. How many armors do I actually need? I need 2 more armors. They don't really have... Oh, I can pick this up. We do need a better hat. I don't think I really need any other weapons right this second, so we're probably fine there. Do I want to replace your dagger with an actual weapon? 15 to 35. 25 to 30. Have any pluses to hit or anything, right? So yeah, we'll just switch that out for now. Okay. Well, we'll get this net guy for Ika and see how it goes down. Where were they? I think Reinhold was the one that sucked for the apprentices. Yeah, I think most of the people we hired before aren't even actually here anymore. But we'll get Jiro and see how Jiro does. Jiro, how you doing? Breathrall 3 feet is a vagabond, huh? Okay. Okay, this isn't actually too bad. So they have Fear of Greenskins, which isn't great. But they do have 2 stars in melee defense, so that's not bad. That could be worse. That could be way worse. Sins, I'll give you a hat. You get a hat. Nice, yeah. That could be way worse. That could be way worse. 40 throwing skill isn't anything unfortunate. I was really hoping we... Turns out he's really good at not just throwing, but like not just throwing nets, but throwing anything would have been cool. But... Yeah, 2 stars in melee defense, a star in range defense, and a star in fatigue. Hit points are low, though. 46 hit points at level 1 is kind of rough. It's okay. Here, have a shield and have a knife. Have some basic clothing. I have no idea how long you are for this world, but you are here, friend. Jiro. Alright, what do you want your stuff to be, Ika? Do you want anything besides Ika for the name, and what do you want your title to be? Ika the Frog Catcher? Okay. The Frog Catcher? C-A-T... Oh, I spelled it wrong. C-A-T-E-R. Okay, perfect. Okay, I spelled it wrong. The Frog Catcher. Bam. Alright. No idea how this is gonna go down. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Samus does have the throwing at a 46. Actually, that might actually be kind of worth it. Hold on. I'm gonna get a little wacky with the cheese whiz, everybody. Give me just a second. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens if we have Zamas start with the throwing axes for like round 1, and then we'll just have them switch. This might actually be useful. I mean, 46 isn't great, but technically there's no reason not just be like hurling throwing axes at things, right? Hired. Okay. So we have ammo. I'm kind of low on tools. We have hats. I mean, I guess I could just bite the bullet and buy the padded surcoat at full price, but man, that's a lot of money. Because I believe, Sins, you mentioned don't buy anything at full price basically ever, right? Okay, maybe we'll just give this a shot and see what we can do. Because I think the 2 other missions are, one is the caravan. Then the other one is... Oh, they actually changed it. During his hands, pointing in his fingers is counting something. Accept your offer. Drive off barbarians at the makeshift barbarian camp southwest of Bullestead. Okay. I mean, that was our plan, is to take that one in the front anyway, so... Hired. We'll just replace that one. Let's do this. Only thing is... How injured is you? 2 to 5 days and 1 to 3. I'm not really worried about the ear, but this leg muscle thing is brutal. This town has a temple in it, right? How much is it to fix your leg? And the temple... How does the temple work? You can seek healing here for your wounds and pray for salvation for your eternal soul. Listen, we only pray to one Jesus around here, and it's RN Jesus. Alright, I don't really remember what this does. It cuts down the healing time, right? Heal 1 to 2 days instead of, I think, 2 to 4? So yeah, cut it in half. Okay, so we'll take the barbarian camp thing, and then we'll find it, and then we'll wait. And see if we can't get his leg healed, because that's going to drastically increase his survivability chance. I accept this contract. Oh, okay, I don't even have to find it. I just know exactly where it's at. It's midday. Plus, I don't probably want to fight them at night. Okay, so just make camp. Wait till tomorrow and see if it lets everyone heal enough that they don't die. The last camp like this ended the run. T12, you don't need to remind me that I'm gonna die. I know that. Look, I have to have a little optimism, please. Don't rob me of this. What do you want from me? I'm aware. Why do you think I'm waiting to heal and give us as much chance as possible? We're gonna heal up for one night, see how we are in the morning. I'm sure they're not gonna be surprised. God, they're still injured. It's got one more day on this. We'll heal by tomorrow. I want it on record that it was against us going there. Well, what? The only other option I have is to go do the other one, the caravan one, and that's just as deadly. No, I'm not sure. Okay, if at some point... Okay, their light wounds have healed. I don't know exactly what part of the day the healing occurs. Is there a time? Is it just like at dawn every day they get a healing check, or what? Okay, it doesn't look like they've healed yet. Okay, they've actually healed at midday, so we don't even have to wait a whole nother day for it to happen. That's actually not too bad. So wait, how does the healing check work? Okay, so it's just midday. Oh, I see, I assumed it was at dawn. Okay, okay. Well, everyone's at full health then. Alright, everybody, who's ready to go? Let's go die fighting some barbarians who probably are just living their life. The village of Savage is surprisingly not the hexscape you expected, aside from the
Get some.
hanging upside down from the wooden holy totem. It looks like any other place with ordinary folks. Aside from the heavy set clothes and every individual carrying an axe or sword of some kind. All quite normal. There's a guy chopping a corpse's leg off and feeding them to pigs. You'll see that just about anywhere. Frisso nods. Well, we're ready to attack, just give the word, Captain. Like I said, if it wasn't just for the weirdness of how they celebrate their gods, it would probably be just a normal town. If they would stop attacking the roads, and they didn't sacrifice people to their gods, it would probably be fine. Just some light misunderstandings, you see. Okay, so... Okay, there's only 4 of them. There's only 4 of them. This was a very small training camp, or whatever. Okay. That's fine, actually. This is perfectly acceptable. Please move into axe throwing range. I have someone who would like to ask you a question, and their name is Samus the Relative. I mean, what Erling's gonna do probably won't affect things much, but... Okay, good hit, Erling, good hit. That's a good hit, Erling. Good for you, bud. Okay, nice try. Sins. Sins off to an early start. So I go here. Let's do this. Oh, good stab, good stab. Can't tell what kind of armor they're wearing. Samus the Relative here. Okay, 56% chance to hit this thrall is actually not too bad. Let her rip, Samus. Nice try. Nice try, Samus. Switch to melee.
Free! Merry Christmas, you filthy animal!
I mean, that would be hilarious, but it's not quite that level. 70% chance to hit? Let's go. Put him down, T12. That is a series of interesting choices they made. Okay. Save the net. Switch. Go shield mode. Sins. Sins with a kill. Good work, Sins. That moved up. 45. Nice try, Erling.
Get some.
Almost. Okay. Samus. Oh, the big finish for T12. Good work, good work. Interesting. Really trying to ride that adrenaline train. Ika, can you get the finish? Oh, nice try, Ika. Oh, Sin's got it, though. Sin's got it. We got a level up on Samus, Erling, and Frisso. Nice work. Nice work. Black Friday, welcome back. You've missed 2 more campaign attempts, but welcome back. Easy clap, well played. We're gonna go with RNG.
Did it, Patrick! We saved the city!
I mean, technically we wiped out a small town, but yeah, we'll give it to you, SpongeBob. We'll give it to you. But welcome, Black Friday. How you doing? We had to end our one run. We ran into the greenskins, and we started another run, and then we just ran out of people and money, and now we're on our 4th attempt. This one seems to be going, knock on wood, okay so far. But how you doing, Black Friday? Well, I hope. Hopefully well, friend. Hopefully well. This is the run? I don't know about that, Ika. It was 4 naked guys armed with sticks and animal parts. Listen, T12. The fact that no one died is still a miracle, okay? It's still a miracle. It's still a miracle, everyone. It's still a miracle. Where's town? Head back to town. Get out of here. T12 over here like, you barely killed 4 unarmed men. Yeah, and there's a good chance that each one of them would have punched our head clean off like a Mortal Kombat execution animation or something. But welcome, Black Friday. Are you interested in becoming one of the bros? a bro of a particular nature. I have... What do we got? I got Grimwald, the messenger. I've got Frisso, the apprentice. And we still have Erling, the archer here. You interested? Technically, we have enough money we could go hire somebody else if we want. We have over $100 or over $1,000. $1,000 reduce. Oh, this guy comes with his own axe and armor, and he was a caravan hand. We could also hire someone. Oh, wait. Let me get a save before something bad happens. Camp went well. Camp went well. Camp went well, everybody. We've had varying luck when hiring the people with the handy capable people like this. Listen, he once killed a man, sure, but that he deserved a better fate than the ritual torture he received as punishment. The man looks so weak you can almost see his mortal coil flapping in the wind. Or there's Bartel 3 feet. When he'll have the business acumen to protect his inheritance from debtors, lawmen, and other malevolent men. Now he wanders with the last of his crowns jingling in his pocket, like any good, impulsive man. Flipped a coin on whether or not to try his hand at mercenary work. A mercenary band would be another venture for a vagabond like Bartle. One hopes he survives to write about. Wait, so he's educated enough to know how to read and write, but he's not educated enough to know how to take care of his grounds? What? See, this guy's kind of expenses. Always the adventurer type, Arnulf was easily drawn to the life of a caravan hand. After seeing the foul work of beasts on a fellow caravan, it didn't take long for Arnulf to figure out his wages didn't quite meet the level of threat around him. With his caravan days behind him, working as a sellsword was just another avenue for adventure and profit. He's just really expensive. I guess because he comes with his own gear. Let's see. I guess what we'll do is we'll hire... I gotta save, so we'll just hire these 3 and see which one is... if they're worth it. I don't think I want to get above 8 though. Not for a little bit. We can probably work on gear at this point, because I know if we start building up too quickly, then the difficulty is going to ramp up drastically, and we don't want that to happen again. We'll get these 3 and see if any of them are any good. Wait, no, I need this one, and this one. Okay. So we have the guy we paid good money for, Arnulf. He's an optimist, so that's actually pretty good. But he's a bleeder, so not great. +2, he has got 2 stars in melee skill with a starting 57, that's not bad. 2 stars in fatigue and a star in hit points, but he starts with 53 hit points. So not amazing. Good melee skill though, I'll say that much. And he does start with his own armor. Leinard, the crippled. Oof, he's got asthma. That's pretty much a guaranteed no higher. He's got 2 stars in range, but he only starts with a 28, so yeah, that's a trick. And Bertol 3 feet. He's strong. Okay, interesting. That's okay. Bertol the 3 feet isn't actually too bad. He's strong, so he's got the +10 to max fatigue, 2 stars in hit points, and 2 stars in melee defense. That's not bad at all. He only starts with 49 hit points though, so that's not great. 49 melee skill and a 36 range skill, so nothing spectacular there. Caravan hand could be backline. Oh, you mean like a long-range weapon guy? Or what? Yeah, they could be, I guess. I mean, I'd say they're versatile enough, they could kind of do anything. So I guess the question comes down, do we want to keep... We're not keeping Linhard. Unfortunately, asthma is a pretty big no-no. So the question just comes down, do we want to keep Bartol 3 feet here with his strongness and his 2 stars in melee defense? Cheaper, upkeep costs, but he doesn't really come with gear. Or do we want to go with Arnulf, who, with the 2 stars in melee attack and comes with an axe and armor? Which one do we want to keep? Like I said, I don't really want to get higher than like 8 people just yet. Bartol is a steal for this price? Okay. Bartol 3 feet it is then. We'll keep them. Bartol 3 feet. That's why you get a save, everyone. This is why you get a save, because you don't know what kind of weirdos you're hiring in here. Alright, so Bartol 3 feet. $160, $70 a day, or $7 a day, or whatever. Not too bad. If only Linhardt hadn't had asthma, he probably would have been keeping just for the, you know, the warm body with a weapon, but the asthma makes it really difficult to use. Okay, Bartol 3 feet. Welcome to the squad, Bartol 3 feet. Here, have some gear. I'll need to get you a hat and some clothes. But welcome aboard. Also, we got another thing of throwing axes. Don't really have anybody else. Yeah, I don't really have anybody else to put those on. Ick of the Frog Catcher is like the next closest to even remotely being worth it. Okay, but we need to get a hat. We need a hat and we need 2 armors at this point then. A hat and 2 armors. Okay, prices did go down now that the caravan thing is over. So we'll pick up some tools. They're not too too crazy expensive. Better give him the archer's armor. Oh, I guess we could do that. Ooh, they actually have some broken gabesons in here I can get on the cheap. Ooh, broken gabesons I can get on the cheap, team. Oh my god. I'm gonna get some gabesons. Gabesons on the cheap. Paying about 6 the value. That's okay. We can get rid of this stuff. Okay, wait. So Ika, you can get to armor now. He could just have his own armor. Only half torn in half? Yeah, but it's not torn in half so much that we can't fix it. And that's the important part. Okay, so now we just need... I need 1 more helmet. Actually, I guess I technically need 2 helmets, but I'm less worried about the archer in the back having a helmet. 87... Oh, they're both 87s. Okay. 50, 40. We're still on a budget, so let's take this. Then all I need is probably 1 of these. Food's starting to get a little low. They don't have much in the way of, like, food. Masterfully cured rations. I guess we'll take roots and berries? It's not too ridiculously expensive. Supplies. I don't think I want to take more than that. We still got to pay the men. And if we take the caravan mission... Virtual 3 feet. If we take the caravan mission, they'll pay for our food anyway, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Let's see. Zamis leveled up. Wow, that is a rough level up, though. Oofa. Rations... What? Okay, 30-second ad for Rations commercial set in Battle Brothers World. Okay. Rations commercial set in Battle Brothers World. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting one, Ika. Okay, okay. Huh, that's an interesting one. Man, that was a really bad level up for Zamis, though. We got a 59, so I guess maybe we go hit points, resolve, and then maybe melee defense. Even just the +1 is something. Because hit points is good, resolve is always good, and then the +1 melee defense, I think, here. Experts, what is your input? I always appreciate experts' input. Let's see. Rations commercial set in Battle Brothers world, though. I mean, technically a commercial set in Battle Brothers world would just be a... what do you call it? Like a poster on a wall, but... Let's say it's a traveling merchant who's doing a spiel at the street corner with a cart full of goods, you know, snake oil salesman style, right? But for rations, I mean, rations are legendarily just a good thing. Let's see, stack well, they're dry, last. Okay, rations. Well, if we're doing snake oil salesman... I just... trying to think. What's the thing from the unicorn? The Pleodon? Is it a Pleodon was the thing that they used in the Charlie the Unicorn animations? Rations are a hard sell at the cost, as much as they cost. I know. I've got an idea for that. What is it? Not a Zeoplorodon. The Pleurodon, right? Is it just a Pleurodon? I can't remember what kind of dinosaur it is. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Just a second here on this. Unfortunately, I don't have my face cam on today, but I guess I could put like just a thing up there. Come all to Seltier's Coach of Goods, where we have all the things that you've ever thought you needed and a bunch of things you didn't realize you needed till just now. One of our newest attractions, great for all of your traveling needs, is the T-Rex rations. They're made out of a legendary leathery beast known for its ferocity and power. Designed specifically not only just to stack cleanly, because they are beautifully cut squares of dried, cured T-Rex, they're also known for increasing your daily capabilities in the form of raw strength, energy levels, virility, men, stares at men in crowd. Designed specifically to pack well onto any kind of mode of transportation, whether in a backpack, on a cart, on a donkey, or other form of work animal. Designed to be dry and easy to maintain. As long as you don't get them wet, they'll stay dry and they'll last for probably at least 3 times longer than your traditional traveling ration foods. Not only though are they not only are they easy to stack and to transport, they're also dry, which means that you can eat them with your hands and not have to worry about getting your equipment sticky and gross and loose. Nothing worse than chowing down on some food and then suddenly your hands are gross and then suddenly ambush and you're attacked by 15, 16, 25 angry barbarians and or orcs and or goblins, and you're trying to grab your weapons and gear and then suddenly your hands are too slippery from the fatty oils of other things or the slippery grossness of stuff like berries. No. With a T-Rex ration, not only is it going to give you the raw strength you need for fighting off 25 angry orcs, but it'll also keep your hands dry so that you can grasp your equipment and not worry about dropping things. And that virility, you know, when it kicks in, it's important to go with the flow in the moment. I mean, orcs might have women, who knows? Just let the virility enhancement of the T-Rex rations carry you on to the pleasures you didn't know before. It's a great experience. Between the energy increase and the power increase and the virility increase, who knows what kind of odd fun you're going to have when you run into 25 angry orcs, and at least 2 of them turn out to be women who really appreciate your raw power if you take T-Rex brand rations today. Remember, they're definitely made with real T-Rex, which is not a thing I just made up. T-Rex rations. Get some today. How was that, Ika? Sorry, it was a little... I'm a little tired still, so it's a little all over the place, but... T-Rex is just a thick lindworm on arms and legs. I mean, kinda, yeah. Good? Okay, fantastic. Yeah, because I'm like, rations are already a well-known thing that are just commercially a good product. So I was like, I gotta get a little wacky with this one to make it into a decent ad. So I'm like, I was thinking Pleurodon, but I couldn't remember what the first part of that is from those the unicorn cartoons. I can't remember what the name of those are, like Charlie the Unicorn and all that. I've been seeing that a lot recently in like the last week. I think I've seen reference to that like 5 times. So that was on my mind, but I couldn't remember what kind of Pleurodon it was. So I'm like, what's another really well-known dinosaur? So I just went with the T-Rex, just the classic T-Rex. Alright, but what, so experts, again, I call you all in. Heed my call, experts. We've got, I'm guessing hit points. We go hit points, resolve, and then just melee defense, since it's only a +2 to melee offense. Seems like kind of a waste when you can get some good resolve in here and good hit points. Though I feel like the hit points are a little bit more guaranteed with the 2 stars. That's an interesting description. Hit points represents the danger to a character can take before damage they can take before dying. Once these reach 0, the character is considered dead. The higher the maximum hit points, the less likely it is a character will suffer debilitating injuries when hit. So, the way they describe that is really interesting. So technically you could be... Wait. The character is considered dead. So even if they don't die and they have 0 hit points, they're dead for the purposes of, like, effects. That's actually really interesting. Okay, if we're not getting any experts in here, so I'm gonna go with my plan. Please, anybody over in the YouTubes who sees this and is angry at me, that's okay. Post a comment of what I should have done in this moment. Shout out Zamus the Relative, what you should have done as your code phrase, and then put your description of how you would have played this situation. Learn through you by commenting on me. That's how we should do this. Okay, we'll take that. Perks, I mean, they're already +5 melee skill, +10 hit points. I mean, Colossus would be a good get right now, but I also don't want them to die. So maybe 9 lives. They don't have any fatigue issues, so I'm less worried about like Pathfinder. They already hit pretty regularly with the 64. We'll just go Colossus. Just raw hit points. Level 2 with 90 hit points sounds good to me. This way will also reduce the chance of them getting major injuries, which will also reduce how often we have to let them heal, and I guess technically reduces the chance of them like becoming injured and then dying. So overall, I think that works out. Oh yeah, Black Friday, if you're still here, do you want to become a bro? We've acquired another bro, so we still have, what? We have 4 people you could become Black Friday if you're interested in. Otherwise, I'm just going to do some stat leveling up. We'll leave these points if someone wants to become somebody. So the apprentice is already getting 10% extra experience points. So I'm not worried about that. We'll go hit points. We'll do it this way. Their resolve's pretty low, and they can always use more hit points. Yeah, we'll go that way. Leave them the perk point. Grimwald. Man, I really want to get their resolve up. 60 hit points off the rip, but a +3. Maybe we don't do hit points with you. We'll do it this way. That's not too bad. We could do it that way. This might be... Grimwald might be someone we can kind of turn into, like, a no-shield guy. With a higher initiative, they could eventually get maybe some dodgy going. Then you're our only ranged person. Wow, you have a -3 to melee defense. Oof a doof. Okay. Ooh, and they got the +4. That's good. Technically, I guess they could have gotten a +5 off of this, I think. See, I don't really know what to do with them. Oh, they have -2 from something. Oh, okay. He leans into enemy attacks? What? I guess that's what the -2 was, is he's like, oh no, I'm gonna dodge the blade by jumping into it. That way, you know, it's less likely to hit me at the proper range or something. I don't know what that -2 could be. I mean, hit points is good for not dying. We'll need the +4 on ranged attacks for sure. Initiative's not really that important. I guess just morale. I guess morale and hit points, I guess. I mean, hit points, so if he does get hit, and then morale just so he won't break, which will help hold everyone else up, I guess. I guess that's fair. That's probably fine. Yeah, that's fine. He can be an okay thrower. Yeah, I think Sins had mentioned that one of the things you do with the crossbow is you lean into the throwing items. You use the crossbow and on the first turn to like attack at long range, and then you switch to throwing objects for the rest of the combat because they hit harder. So you would start with like the crossbow, you have your 2 backup throwing weapons, and then you switch after round 1. And you just take the quick hands thing so that you're reloading and stuff really easily. I think that was what Sims was talking about. So we could definitely lean into that at some point. If we're gonna lean in with the throwing weapons thing, then we definitely want to do probably what, fast adaptation, because we are gonna be going to like 2 attacks per turn then. Would probably be the best one for an archer. It's line of fire is reduced. Okay, don't really need that. Probably just take gifted. This only works on melee stuff, right? Yeah, melee hits. Yeah, gifted, then fast hands, and then probably throwing weapons. Student is fine here, actually. Oh, okay. We can go student. Yeah, we'll just do student then. I don't know if do we want to spend these other perk points until we name these people? Yeah, because he's already getting the +10 experience here, so... FA won't do much for a crossbow? Yeah, but I mean, once we switch over to throwing weapons, that's where it's going to really start to shine, though, right? Because then we're getting 2 attacks a turn, that's increasing our chance to hit. Spend them or die, probably? Okay, we'll spend them then. 61 hit points, 49 a chance to hit, so nothing crazy there. And we do want to eventually get them off of a spear, probably into a sword. Maybe we go 9 lives to keep them alive, or hit points, I guess. I mean, 61 hit points at level 2 isn't bad. Yeah, maybe we'll just go Colossus for the hit points. Because I feel like at this point it's either going to be fast adaptation, Colossus, or 9 lives, right? Or you know what? Sins always likes the 9 lives. We'll give him 9 lives. Then what's your deals? 55. Yeah, survivability, yeah. So either 9 lives or Colossus, one or the other for sure. Okay, so you already got a 55 chance, plus another 10, 60, or I guess plus 20% chance to hit with the spear. Dang. alright. 60 hit points. Yeah. I mean, you're not a student. Sturdy legs, hopefully not just for running away. Yeah. This crippling strikes is a trap. So we go. Oh, this is 9 lives. Yeah, we'll just go 9 lives, I guess. We had some snow here this morning and last night. Wow. We had some rain last week, which was nice. The only thing that's kind of sucks is that as of, I think it's predicted Thursday this coming week, we're supposed to get back up into the 90 degrees, which is absolutely insane for February. It's insane for February or March, really, but it's still... March is a little bit more reasonable here in Firebird City, but for February to be in the 90s is absurd. That's like 28 degrees Celsius or something, right? Winter, huh? Yeah, not here. Not in Firebird City, it's not. Okay, we'll take 9 lives. Hopefully we can reduce the chances of the one-shots with the 9 lives. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, we got 3 spear people. Might rotate it this way. We can kind of cheat off the ends here. Okay. Get a save. Post level. 90 degrees is 32 Celsius? Oh, okay. So yeah, Thursday is supposed to get up to 32 Celsius in the middle, or at the end of February, which is a completely absurd. Okay, what's this other mission? Oh, it's a package delivery. How many crowns are we talking? Okay, I need more than that. Accept this offer. Deliver cargo to city. 40 crowns in advance and 160 on completion. That's not a lot of money for a 2-skull mission. I'll need some time on that one. Last week we had negative 32 degrees Celsius. Well, we live in literally completely opposite of zero worlds, T12, you and me. I'm 32 degrees above 0, and you're 32 degrees below 0. We're polar opposites, friend. And look at us getting along on the internet. I mean, maybe we get along in real life. We'll probably never know, but we still have the internet to get along in. Okay, it's only about a day east to Ogna. Provisions for the way are provided to your men. Okay, we'll accept this quest. We'll accept this quest and probably fight at least one group of barbarians on the way. Hope we don't die. We just gotta save, so we're probably okay. Let's get out of here, team. On the road again. Can't wait to get on that road again. I don't think Elvis sung that song, but I feel like singing that song with a kind of a southern twang to it is the right way to sing it. I don't remember any of the other lyrics, though, so that's all you're getting. Don't remember any other lyrics. Oh, there's those barbarians. Many barbarian thralls. Okay, that's the low end of barbarians, so that's not too bad. There's 14 of us and 8 of them. We have some interesting, like an interesting battlefield here, too. Okay, interesting. Okay, high ground, not surprising. Look at this guy. Just a smile on his face, some war paint, not a drop of clothing on him, and some throwing spears. Truly living the barbarian life, as foretold by their lord. Well, 3 of us are literally donkeys. They're very confused donkeys, too, because some of them are going one way or some of them go the other direction. So they're very confused donkeys. Alright, shoot this guy. Come on, Erling, you got this. 52 chance to hit, bud. Oh my god, the one-shot. Dang. Alright, Erling. You earning your money on this one, bud. Dang, bro, what are you doing?
Get some.
Seriously. Early putting the work in. Guess we'll go here. Give him the old chop. Nothing? Nice try, Sins. This guy's taking cover behind the donkeys. He's gonna take cover behind the donkeys. Shield wall over here. Okay, so this caravan hand wants some of the action. Alright, fair enough. Go here. We have Grimwall, Spear Wall. Nothing. Zamis with that throw. 56? Oh, good hit, Zamis. Good hit. Wait, can you do that again? Ah, nice try, Zamis. Step up here. Donkey cover provides +2 to AC. That sounds fantastic. Wow, a lot of adrenaline pumping through these guys' veins, eh? Oh, he's come out from behind the donkeys. He's no longer hiding behind the donkeys. Okay, this is going well. They're having a real hard time figuring out what they want to do with their lives here. That's good. I think I'm just gonna switch you out. See if we can't get you back here and start harassing this back range guy. Oh, they're gonna take out the caravan hand. He ran from the donkeys. Oh, big hit sends. Wow, the double big hits. That guy might bleed out next turn. If we don't die, he bled out. Beautiful, we're breaking the morale with that bleed out. Gotta appreciate the bleed out. Nice try, T12. 37 or 47. 47! Aw, nice try, Erling. It's okay, bud. Dude's holding his ground. 2 big hits from Frisso. I think we get in here now. Give this guy the stab. That actually helped really well. I think Grimwall, you stay there doing what you're doing. 57 off Zamis. Zamis with the 57. Nice try, Zamis. Running out of throwing axes, though. Farm hands are not helping. Get some stabs in there. Okay. Retreating for some reason. Ow. Okay, okay. 43, the back line. Oh, here we go. 50%, take them out. Take them out, Erling. Nice work, Erling. That's exactly what we wanted to see from you, bud. That's exactly what we wanted to see from you, Erling. Come on. 69%, there you go. Get those hits in there to break the morale. Zens with the big chop. Good work. They'll probably bleed out. Not Sins, the other guy. Okay, with that down, we'll take the high ground here. Big chop, 65%. Nice try, T12. Caravan hand still getting involved here a little bit. Stab. Good stab, good stab. I don't like that pierced muscle thing. Okay, Zamis is now no longer... Well, we've got one left. Let's just get in here. Let's get in here and start giving him the business. Adrenaline. Oh, they're retreating. That's good. Stab. Oof, that's a big hit. Oh, don't die. Please don't die. Okay. Okay. 9 lives saved him. Some stabs in there. Can we get one of these 70 percentiles to hit, please? Thank you, T12. Jeez. Doesn't feel like it should have been that hard to get that to work, but it happens to the best of us, I guess. Oh, they all have cover. This guy just won't take a hit. 74. There we go. Zamus. Oh, Zamus with the easy finish. Oh, you are badly injured. Might pull you out. Grimwald. Really wish these caravan guards would get involved in this fight a little bit. That'd be nice. Please don't die. Oh, thank you, God. RNG, is this... what do you got going on? You know what? Just shield wall up for me. 62 wasn't enough. Should it set up with me too, cause a morale check? Oh yeah, you're up there. You're fighting people. Oh, don't worry. This guy just won't take a hit. 43. Okay, there's finally something in there. Took a wound? Pierced side. Not the best. Oh, with a bit of a hit there. Okay, we'll keep you around for morale reasons, but we'll pull you out so hopefully you'll actually take a hit. Stabbing. Hey, T12, you have a chance to finish him off right here, bud. Big 63. Yes, there you go. Nice work. Somehow you cut his head off and then he had a bad morale check. Good work, T12. You might have just saved Sins the Killer from absolute dying. From actual death. Well, I'll give it to the barbarians. They're not giving up too easily. This guy's outnumbered and surrounded. His morale hasn't broken yet. Alright, Grimwald and Sins, you two just hang out here and recover a little bit. Don't die. Are you kidding me? What did I just say? No dying! Oh, it was going so well. You're kidding me. It must have been a head hit. Unbelievable. Well, Ika, I'm sorry. We're moving on to Ika the second, I guess. Of course. Yep, Ika the Frog Catcher is down. Gosh darn it. You had so many hit points left, too. It must have been a head hit. Just like maximum damage. God, that sucks. Well, at least we got yeah, it must have been a head hit because we got the Gabison back. Also, we have some animal hide armor, which is something, I guess. That's incredibly frustrating. That's incredibly frustrating. But T12, you leveled up. Congratulations. Do we want to try to run that one more time, or do we... Ika, I guess it's up to you. Do we run it one more time? Should have let the grinning naked man go? I guess so. I didn't expect him to come in there with the moose antler and get a head hit. So it's up to you, Ika. You could save here and retry. Okay. Lurkers, thank you. You have the Twitch go around. We always appreciate you. Anybody checks the VODs here on Twitch, check the VODs on YouTube. Pause also greatly appreciated. Seeing those numbers helps keep me motivated. If you need a well thought out solution, you need a thinking solution. Raven Hillbrook Inc. Thinking Solutions. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it, everyone. I hope you have like I said, a good rest of whatever you're up to. And yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. Bye.